Let's talk for a minute about the proper way to set up data tables and graphs during a lab. It does matter how you do this. On your data table, the left column is always used for the independent variable, and the right column is used for the dependent variable. Remember, the independent variable is the one I changed on purpose, and the dependent variable is the one that we watched and measured. We didn't know what was going to happen. At the top of each column, you need to give each of these a label and then a parenthesis with a unit. Okay, so label, parenthesis, unit. An example of this might be height in centimeters or speed in meters per second. So the first word is the label, and the unit is what you were measuring with. Was it hours, days, seconds? Was it inches, centimeters, or miles? Okay, these units are very important. Now, when it's time to make the graph, the independent variable always goes on the bottom axis or the x-axis, and the dependent variable goes on the side axis or the y-axis. Once again, when you make the graph, it's important that you give each side a label, parenthesis, unit. And it should match your data table. So label, parenthesis, unit. So all of the class labs that we will be doing for the rest of the year, I expect you to follow these guidelines. Okay? Use the left column for the independent variable, and use the bottom axis for the independent variable. If you do this incorrectly, you will end up with equations that are the inverse or the opposite of everybody else, and this can be frustrating.